Yo, what up, fam? SeemlyTuber back at it again. Forget free to play, forget just renting access. Today, we're dropping some straight facts. The future of gaming is about ownership, and it's time we start demanding it. This video is gonna explore why truly owning your digital games, your skins, your progress is the real next level, and why for real, the industry might be fighting tooth and nail to keep that power out of your hands. Prepare to get your mind blown, because this is the future of your gaming library, and it's more important than you think. You already know the drill. Stay till the end, cause we're breaking down what all this means for your digital assets. Let's get it. First off, let's talk about the big vibe shift happening and how we access our games. Fam, it feels like the ground beneath our digital feet is constantly moving, and we need to understand what's really going on. We've seen the massive rise of subscription services like Xbox Game Pass and PlayStation Plus Premium. And let's be honest, the allure is strong, no cap. For one monthly fee, you get access to literally hundreds of games. It's like the Netflix of games pitch. Endless entertainment at your fingertips. Want to try out that new indie gem? Or dip into a classic without dropping $70? Game Pass has you covered. It's a fantastic way to discover new titles, especially if you're on a budget or just love variety. It offers incredible accessibility, letting diverse audiences jump into high-quality gaming without the massive upfront investment in individual titles. It's definitely changed the game for many players. But then there's the feeling of owning games, that classic vibe of permanence and control. Remember buying a physical game, holding that box, knowing it was yours forever. Even with digital purchases, there's a sense of permanence. You buy it, you own it, you can play it whenever you want, even if the internet goes down or the storefront disappears. It's about having your digital library actually be yours, not just a rental agreement that can change with the wind. The argument for ownership is rooted in that desire for control over your entertainment. When you own it, you decide when and how you play it. So, we've got these two titans clashing: the incredible accessibility of subscription services versus the deep desire for ownership and permanence. Subscriptions are great for trying out tons of games, but what happens when a game leaves the service? Poof, it's gone. It's like an endless rental agreement where you never truly build your own collection. For real, the dread of seeing a beloved game leave Game Pass is a whole mood. On Reddit, fam, both models have their strengths, but the core debate is about who holds the power, you, the player, or the platform you're playing on. Now, let's dig into the current pay-to-play paradigm. How most of us buy our games right now. This is where the money moves, but also where things can get a little sketchy. The most common model is still purchasing games outright, whether digitally or physically. You drop your hard-earned cash for the full experience, right? But then comes the DLC grind, the season passes, the expansions, and for live service games, that often means microtransactions, and in-game purchases are baked right into the core experience. The argument for these is that they fund ongoing development, new content, and keep the game alive. Kind of like a digital subscription to keep the servers running and new cosmetics dropping. They claim these are purely optional and just for cosmetic flair. But let's be real, fam. This is where the potential downsides hit hard. We've seen the rise of predatory monetization. Think about those loot boxes that feel like gambling, especially for younger players. Or the insidious pay-to-win mechanics that let someone with a fat wallet dominate the lobby, even if their skill is trash. And the worst, the fear of missing out tactics. Fear of missing out, limited time cosmetic events, battle passes that expire, exclusive items that disappear forever, if you don't grind now or pay up. It pushes players to spend more time or money than they intended, creating a sense of urgency and stress. This all leads to a loss of control over content. What happens if game servers shut down? What if a digital storefront disappears? Your purchased digital games can just vanish, becoming unplayable. It's like buying a digital movie on a platform that suddenly goes bankrupt. Poof, your movie's gone. This isn't true ownership, fam. It's a license to access, and that's a crucial distinction. But what if there was a way to truly own your digital stuff, fam? Like, for real, enter the ownership revolution powered by some new tech that's still a bit like the Wild West, but has insane potential: blockchain technology and NFTs. Now, I know NFT might sound like a bunch of confusing tech jargon or bad JPEGs, but for gaming, the promise is huge. New avenues for digital ownership. Imagine owning a rare weapon skin, a character, or even a piece of in-game land. Not just in the game's database, but on a decentralized blockchain. This means you truly own it and you prove it. This could lead to a decentralized future for gaming, where players control their assets and data. You can potentially trade or sell, or even use your own items across different games that support the same blockchain. Think about it. Your rare Fortnite skin might be tradable outside of Epic's store, or even used in another metaverse game. That's truly digital flex. No cap. But let's keep it 100, fam. This revolution comes with its own set of challenges. We're in the early stages, and it's a bit of the Wild West vibe right now. There are serious concerns about regulation, and the space has seen its share of security issues and scams. Understanding the technology itself can be a headache for the average gamer. It's not as simple as clicking buy, plus there's the environmental impact of some blockchain technologies, which is a valid concern for many. Developers need to figure out how to integrate this without just feeling like another predatory cash grab. It's got potential, but it's a journey, not a sprint. So, with all these models flying around, what does the actual future of play look like? It's probably not going to be one or the other, fam, but something way more interesting. The most likely scenario is exploring hybrid models that combine the best of subscription services with the benefits of individual ownership. Imagine an Xbox Game Pass where if a game leaves the service, you get the option to buy it permanently at a deep discount. Or a system where Battle Pass items you earn are truly owned as NFTs, allowing you to sell or trade them later. This gives players the instant access and long-term permanence, creating a healthier digital ecosystem. It's like having a killer streaming library, but also being able to buy your absolute favorite movie to keep forever. This shift could have a huge impact on game development, creating new incentives for creators. If players truly own their assets, it could lead to developers getting royalties on secondary sales, creating a direct financial connection to the longevity and value of their digital creation. This could empower more indie developers, allowing them to fund projects without relying solely on upfront sales or traditional microtransactions. Imagine a world where players are genuinely invested in making the game world thrive, because their assets have real value, inspiring more unique and ambitious projects. Ultimately, the future of gaming has to be about player choice. Not everyone wants a subscription. Not everyone wants to mess with NFTs. The industry needs to cater to diverse preferences, offering flexibility rather than forcing everyone into one box. Whether you're a collector, a casual player, a competitive grinder, or a blockchain enthusiast, the future of gaming should empower you to decide how you play and how you own your digital experiences. It's about more power in the player's hands. No cap. So we've summed up the arguments. the accessibility and convenience of subscription models, the financial necessity and sometimes predatory nature of current pay-to-play systems, and the revolutionary promise of true digital ownership through blockchain. The need for a balanced approach, embracing the benefits of both pay-to-play for development support and subscription services for accessibility, while fundamentally shifting towards empowering players with true ownership where it makes sense. This means pushing for more transparency, fairer monetization, and ensuring that our digital investments are actually ours. The future of gaming isn't just about what developers create. It's about a collaborative effort between developers, players, and the industry at large. It's time we demand that power back, making sure our digital libraries are truly ours and the passion we invest in gaming translates into real, lasting value. Let's make sure the future of gaming is built for us, the players. What are your thoughts, fam? Are you team subscription, team ownership, or team hybrid? What's the one thing you want to truly own in games? Hit the comments below and let me know your thoughts. Drop your fave game that needs an ownership revolution. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and follow me on Twitter or X if you want to call it. Either one, I don't care. At SeemlyTuber1. We'll catch you on the next one. Stay gaming. Peace.